Hello, this is Russell from
Tones of Evil.
And you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
This episode of Capes and Lunatics is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Run, Barry, run!
But it's not Barry. That's alright, I have some thoughts on the show.
How could you not?
Oh, hello kids, and welcome back to another episode of Comic Capers. Today we're going to talk some Flash. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is...
Hey y'all, it's Lil Hellfire.
Wow, look how quick we got that in. So, today we are discussing Flash 9, 10, and 11 for the late 80s. Specifically, what's the date? 1988. February, March, April, 1988. Alright, yeah, I wanted to start with the TV show. I have thoughts. I mean, we'll get to it. They had some set photos, stuff to come. But, like right now, as of this recording, this week's episode was the Killer Frost on trial episode, which, I mean, I thought Daniel Panabaker killed it, but it's just like, I don't know, ever since the Abracadabra stuff, it seems like we haven't been getting a lot of Barry or the Flash.
Grant's ready, guys. I'm sorry. He's got a baby and a wife. He's ready. The same thing happened to Stephen Amell. I'm just saying.
Someone tell
they
me
get a wife, they get a kid, they're stuck in Canada.
Oh, no.
And their quarantine's really hard.
Are we going to get another 10 episode, 8
Kid Flash! Too bad you screwed over freaking Keans Lonsdale. He would have came back and done something for the show.
Is that why we're bringing in Impulse?
Chester and everybody, yeah, probably. And Jessica Kennedy's coming back as Nora. Maybe It's just Flash Next Generation. Who knows?
Yes, they had the Tornado Twins. Yes.
Kind of, sort of, but not really.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Yes, they had set photos of, the Flash, XS, and Impulse together, I guess, fighting Godspeed.
So that's pretty cool, but can we talk about Carlos and frickin' Tom leaving?
Yes.
Carlos, I'm happy about it. I hope they kill that character off so he can't change his mind. He's been very wishy. Y'all know I used to be a Cisco stan, but like Carlos's attitude and wishy-washy behavior has made me go, hey, if you're not happy, get the hell out.
Well.
Honestly, and I think that's why we have that's why we had Ralph, and then after that thing happened, we had to bring in Chester. And I'm just like, can we just bring back Hartley? Can we bring back Pied Piper?
Who knows? I mean, yes.
That was the original plan for, Team Flash. He was supposed to be a part of Team Flash, and his schedule didn't permit, and now it does.
Oh, wow.
So let's just fix that.
Mm-hmm. Unless he has... I was going to say, does he have another job now? Maybe that's the thing.
Because the character is gay, and the CW loves gay characters. I'm just saying.
But yeah, that was the big news. Yeah, Tom and Carlos are leaving. This is their last season, so...
Well, season 7, that's respectable. That's like a standard TV contract. That's what most people hope the show goes till. So, we can't all be supernaturals.
But yeah, I mean, I know nothing, but I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Carlos, if they're going to kill off
I think they're going to kill that character. I think they're going to have freaking Tom Cavanaugh reprise the Reverse Flash role, give him that vibrating hand, and then Barry gives him the vibrating hand, and we never see those characters again.
Oh my, because I think they said Daniel Panabaker made some kind of statement. There's going to be like a big Barry, Caitlin, and Cisco episode coming up, and she said it's good, but fans are going to be sad, so.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm thinking they're killing off Carlos.
Because the original Team Flash hasn't been working for a while for whatever, mostly because they have been ignoring Caitlin. So they've given her something to do this year, but I feel like it's a little too late, especially with that back and forth with Killer Frost. Like, it's just kind of burnt me out on the character.
And again, it's like there's so many characters, we really can't focus on anyone, even our main character, it seems.
He's never been the main character, let's be honest.
I know.
Honestly, this is the Reverse Flash show, and we're all just kind of, we just wait for him to show up. Let's just be honest.
I mean, this season, Tom's barely been in this season, so I don't know where, is that why they're like, I don't know what to do this season?
Basically. But no, the writer's room has gone through another change, and it's very obvious, and they're struggling. And then, pandemic, all the things that they wanted to do, they probably can't. So,
I mean,
it's tough.
I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. I just want more Flash.
I mean, the TV show called Flash. It's kind of like how when you wanted more Arrow in the TV show called Arrow, huh?
Exactly.
Instead of Felicity and everybody else.
Unless because of the pandemic, they're doing like the Killer Frost stuff because Barry Grant's off filming that other stuff already.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Huh. But I
think he just needs more time because, like I said, it's very much when your main lead is single, when you cast him, and then he gets married, and then he has a kid, and he wants more time, and especially now because they probably can't be on set because of COVID.
Yep.
Don't want to chance it. You got a kid at home,
And it's just so weird, the writing, because it's like, I know we need to find those other forces, but it's like Barry's not going to be in the courtroom. Really?
He's like, it's not my trial. Been there, done that. He's like, Mama Cecile got this. It's all right. She got this.
Or Iris? Really?
Ugh. Poor Candace Patton.
I thought she was going to punch out the Speed Force this week.
It's coming to that eventually. Her and the Speed Force have some issues they need to work out. She's like, he's my man, not yours. Stop torturing us. Thank you very much.
Oh, man, the Speed Force tried to fry her this week.
She's like, we are, in fact, not the Flash. Barry is the Flash.
I mean, she almost went there. She's like, you may be the lightning rod, but I'm the lightning. So take it.
I think it's the other way around. Yeah. I'm just ready for look, listen, y'all know I've got Berlanti Universe burnout. Like, I have no passion for it. I don't like things that just go on for the sake of going on, that have no plans. Unless they're really going for that 10-year plan. But we've already kind of botched Crisis, so I'm not looking forward to that storyline. If that's what they're trying to get to.
So I don't think they've come out and say it, but thanks to Crisis, so, I mean, we kind of you and I hinted at it. That's like, so are Impulse and XS brother and sister now?
Anything's possible. I mean, we were excited for the Tornado Twins, so.
I mean, unless thanks to time travel, unless they do go the comic book route, and it wasn't Barry and Iris's daughter, Impulse's mother, so unless they make XS's mother.
Well, and making Sweet Sweet Love to the Timeline runs in the family, and that would actually be pretty cool.
I know, but I don't see them doing that.
I don't think they would go there, but I think that would actually be cool and make it like kind of more comic book accurate, because Lord knows the TV show needs more comic book accurate.
Making Sweet Sweet Love to the Timeline.
Oh, that's a classic Flash drop. I love it. I miss it. I miss those times, Philip. You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand. 2011 was a great time to be a DC TV fan. That's all I'm saying.
What?
2011 and 2014, perfect time to be a DC TV fan, especially Arrowverse fan.
Wow, yeah.
Anywho, we got an issue to talk about.
We got 3 to talk about. Yes. Oh, and yes, the tied into the TV show. Yes, we got the Flash, the origin of Chunk.
Boo.
Whereas the title of this issue is The Chunk. The Chunk.
Rude. Couldn't get away with that in 2021.
I know, exactly.
Body shaming.
Again, same team, writer Mike Barron, penciler Jackson Geis, inker Larry Malstead, colorist Michelle Wolfman. Any relation?
Or is that just his pen name when he wants to get work?
Well, it's a colorist, so I don't know. Does he big in the color?
He doesn't want anybody to know. I'm just saying Jamie Foxx changed his name because it sounds like her. I'm just saying things like this happen all the time.
Could be. Letterer Steve Haney and editor Mike Gold. Wait, hold on. I gotta look this Michelle.
He's like, I just want to make sure this isn't.
Well, there's a link on her name, so I wanted to see, but there's really oh. No, it's
his wife.
It's his ex-wife,
sister,
ex-wife of Marv Wolfman and mother of his daughter.
She didn't do a good job. He fired her from life and the job.
Oh, jeez. Yes, his ex-wife and the mother of his daughter.
Oh, nice.
So
keeping it all in the family. Does his daughter do? I feel like his daughter doesn't do anything, but that would have been cool if she did.
It didn't say anything about any comic work, so yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
Nepotism. Like everything else in American capitalism.
Although you could say, you know, that's how good she is. She's the ex-wife. You think he's giving the ex-wife work? or unless that's like, oh, hey, I can't pay alimony, but hey, get you a job.
Oh, he can pay alimony. Come on. Yeah.
All right, so yes, this one is from, as I said, February 1988. Issue 9, The Chunk. Wally West is in Manhattan seeing his psychiatrist.
Thank God.
I know. Hey, what's your problem? My father's a manhunter.
The writers keep screwing me over.
Exactly. Seeing his psychiatrist, Dr. Owen Slade. Slade!
We're stupid.
Discussing issues with his father being a manhunter. Suddenly,
as you do.
I know. My father wanted to conquer the universe, Doc.
You'd be like, are you any relation to Martian? No, that would have been the plot twist.
Your father is white. Is he a Martian? Suddenly, they learn that the diamond exchange across the hall is being robbed by an obese man who appears to be eating diamonds.
I can relate.
Whoa, you eat diamonds?
For breakfast, I'm Kanye.
I eat diamonds and crap engagement rings.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't accept that ring, Marnell. He manages to knock down Wally, who has sprung into action as the Flash, by spitting diamonds at him. Somehow, the obese man manages to disappear during an apparent earthquake.
Wow, really? He's so fat, Thanos is snapping 3 times.
Whoa.
He's got his own gravitational pull, is all I'm saying.
Oh,
Your mama's so big, Thanos had to snap twice.
Please don't at me. It's all jokes. I don't care about people's physical appearance. I mean, look at me. I'm in a hoodie and a hat in Florida in the summertime.
Because the air conditioning's set to 60, but yeah. She probably sets it for the optimum temperature for the dogs, so yeah, that's why she's all bundled up. Yep.
If that's not love, I don't know what is.
And yeah, don't be atting Lilith Hellfire. She's the size of a 13-year-old girl. Back at his mansion, Wally deals with his mother's dissatisfaction about Tina McGee living with him.
Yeah, a divorcee.
I don't think she is
with her sweet baby boy.
I don't know if she's even divorced. Is she just separated? It's like, yeah. I mean,
living in double sin.
I know it's like you're trying to make the mother, you know, look like a biatch, but it's like, you know.
No offense. I wouldn't want, if I had like a 20-year-old son, I would not want him with somebody that's like 35 and married, separated from a crazy guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
They just tried to kill him like 2 issues ago.
Exactly. And again, it's like, you know, the married woman's bad enough, but.
Yeah.
And again, she just coincidentally moved in with him after he won the lottery, so.
Exactly. The mother has every right to be suspicious.
Exactly. He receives a request to appear before the Middlehampton City Council.
Ooh, not Northampton, not Southampton, but Middlehampton.
I don't know what's going on. The next day, the obese man from the Diamond Exchange steals an armored car carrying 1,900 pounds of gold. I know gold.
I wonder if it's going in the prison purse.
Oh, damn.
Smuggling it out. Boop, boop, boop. In your booty. Nobody told Rob.
It's in his prison purse.
Nobody told Rob.
So yes, he smuggles the armored car. After getting in the driver's seat, the car suddenly disappears. He did put it in his prison purse.
Told you.
Oh my.
It's in his prison purse.
Wally investigates the previous day's robbery and runs into Dr. Slade. Well, he's investigating. Remember, he's supposed to be a scientist. He's supposed to be a physicist, remember? But we are already...
No, they don't remember that.
We're 9 issues in, and we've already forgotten that. That never comes up again.
It's the Peter Parker syndrome. Yeah, I'm smart, but
At least they try to mention it with Peter Parker. That sometimes, Wally, it's like, nope.
It's to separate him from Barry. I'm pretty sure. It's like, oh yeah, because Barry was a scientist too.
Well, I know. And
so was Jay Garrick. So it's kind of a thing.
At any point after this, if he needs scientific help, he either goes to see somebody or he's like, oh, I read Barry's books really quick and I can retain the knowledge for a few minutes.
Wally was robbed. Can we all just agree?
Yeah. Because they so wanted to make him so different from Barry, so they made him like the everyman. He can't be too smart.
It's like a redheaded stepchild. Hate to say it.
Mm-hmm. So he runs in the doctor.
But hey, he had his own book for 30 years. What do you want?
Exactly. Hey, he almost got to 250. He got to 247 or something.
Again, robbed him.
I
He
know.
was robbed.
That so surprised me. I was like, wait a minute. They couldn't drag that out for 3 months and give him a 250?
Nowadays they would.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're going to get this double-sized $20 book. You're going to get it.
Even if they had to pump him out twice a month, they would have got him to 250.
Burn, shade.
Hey, man, look.
Modern comics are a mess.
Hey, man, look. They did Detective Comics twice a month until they got it past.
I know.
Now the number is higher than Action, so.
The shade of it all.
Talk about redheaded stepchild, Superman.
I mean, they might as well make him a redhead. Now that's the movie we wanted to see, redheaded Superman. Sorry, Michael B. Jordan. I'm not interested. I want to see Jimmy Olsen as Superman. Shove it.
Oh my. Damn.
That's the story we should be looking for.
Yes, Lilith wants to see redhead Superman.
Gingers.
All right, yeah.
And TikTok confirmed my confirmation, by the way. It's a thing.
So we didn't cover. I mean, we discussed this a little last night, but so Black Superman. So you want Michael B. Jordan, or would you rather have somebody else?
I mean, look, and don't at me when I say this. I'd rather have Michael B. Jordan than some random British black guy.
Oh,
look. I'm tired of the British black guys coming in and taking black guys' American work. I'm just over it. So if that's the only choice that we have for the Americans, I'm team Michael B. Jordan.
Hey, it's not just the black guys, man. Them British guys are coming in and stealing everyone's job.
Christian Bale, Henry the list goes. Robert Pattinson,
yeah.
The list goes on. I'm over it. I want American superheroes for American superhero characters. That's all I'm saying.
You people are worried about them southern borders, man. We need to throw up a wall around London, England. Come on.
Yeah. Let's get a wall in the middle of the pond. As they say, across the pond, because they're so cool.
Hey, we could satisfy a lot of people. Throw up a wall around Hollywood, man. No Brits inside.
No Australians. Those are the real.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. First we keep the British out, and then we come for the Australians.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Liam. Most of all, because we all know Liam's the best Hemsworth. Fight me. You can fight me on that. But back to Wally.
Yes.
Poor Wally West. Wallace. His mom named him Wallace. What do you expect?
I know.
Sorry, Wallace, that I know in real life if you're listening.
Oh, my. Well, I was going to say, is that like an older name? Because it's like, I think he suffers from the same curse as Dick Grayson. It's like he was born in an era where it's like, yeah, that old name was all right. But yeah, now it's like, oh, really?
I literally only know 2 Wallaces in my life, and they're juniors. So, yeah.
Yes, Wally's investigating and runs into Dr. Slade. Slade mentions a colleague of his who treated a young...
We have to start saying no relation. Or maybe he is, and we just never got around to it.
Who treated a young boy who seems to match the characteristics of the robber. Oh, Lord. Remember...
Did he just violate his oath?
Yeah, but do you have to...
Doctors in the DC universe suck.
Yeah, but don't you have to report it if you think someone's going to hurt somebody or if it's like a crime?
If they say they're going to commit a crime, but not after they've committed the crime, I think is how that works. Somebody get Charlie Usher on the phone. I'm sure he would know.
And it's not his patient, right? So hey, you can't.
Even worse. Snitches get stitches.
All right, so again, it's a new arc, so we need an appearance by a Titan. So with the aid of Cyborg, Wally's able to identify his...
Booyah!
Booyah! Wally's able to learn his identity. Chester Runk.
Poor kid. Name is Chester. Like, you're just asking to make a villain. I'm just saying.
Get it? Because that sound like Chunk? Chester Runk?
Runk!
It's like Otto Octavius, and you're surprised he becomes an octopus man?
See, like, he's just into, ladies with 8 boops.
Whoa!
It's not really... it's not really the octopus.
Something between your legs like that?
I'm just saying, Aunt May's got something crazy going on down there.
We're doing me now?
Back to DC.
So Wally takes Tina out to a nice dinner.
See? That's the only berry holdover that we have. You gotta satisfy these hangry women,
Oh my. That's what I get from all these Flash issues. All you women always seem to be hungry. In a platinum...
Super Wonder Woman, eat this Snicker. You're not cute when you're angry. Never forget. I will bring that up every freaking episode until I have an apology.
So it's going to be the final words on her deathbed. Oh, DC, F you. Wonder Woman Snickers. So yes, they go to dinner in a platinum exhibit at the local art center before the city council meeting. The council...
wonder what's going to happen here. Precious metal.
Oh, plot device. They go to the local plot device exhibit. The council requests that Wally leave Middlehampton because his presence has resulted in extremely high liability insurance premiums.
Finally, somebody said it.
Yeah, but it's these rich people. These stuck-up rich people. The meeting...
It was Bruce Wayne. He started it.
Oh. The meeting is cut short by a robbery at the art center. It is Chester Runk! Get out of here! Dun. Exactly. Who refers to himself as Chunk.
See, he gave that nickname to himself, so it's fine.
I guess, yes.
It's like Fat Amy from, those acapella movies with Anna Kendricks.
Oh, that, was that Pitch Perfect?
Yeah. Her name wasn't even Amy.
Oh my god. I'm just waiting for Wally to come right in and say, do the truffle shuffle!
Wally is the kind of guy that would say that. Just not for nothing. He really is.
He explains the bullet holes this big. Oh my god, we gotta do that somewhere one day. Goonies.
Classic 80s movies, yes. Make it a playlist.
you talk about judging people. I judge people who say they've never seen the Goonies.
Me too. Or the Lost Boys. I'm just like, really? Keith Sutherland, that Pete Keith Sutherland, and you ain't seen that?
Oh, even as a kid, man, anybody in the neighborhood said, like, yeah, I've never seen Goonies. I'm like, get your ass over here. We're going to watch some Goonies.
Or The Sandlot. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Damn kids.
So back to the other Chunk. Yes, he explains to Wally how he swallowed a matter transmitter. Man. And needs to consume highly dense materials to keep himself from imploding to an awful place. New Jersey?
Now that would be Gotham. Gotham is DC's Jersey. Change my mind.
I don't know which is worse.
Come on, Phil, say Gotham.
Chunk catches Wally in a bear hug and transports them to another place.
Oh, wait. Do you have the Marnell drop yet? Because I was going to say, this would be the perfect drop time for that drop. He is a little hard to handle.
No, not yet. She didn't send me the audio yet. Oh, my. You just want to hear your girlfriend's voice, that's all. No, he catches Wally in a bear hug and says,
"Don't be so difficult.
Let me love you."
Be a princess."
Hey-oh. All right, so what did you think of issue 9?
Chunk, why? Like, why?
I mean, we said it before, but I mean, they so want to be like, oh yeah, this isn't Barry, you know, this isn't even his rogues.
Wally's rogue gallery kind of sucks for a little bit.
And again, it's like,
be honest.
Why did you, if you knew you were going to make it Wally the Flash, why would you retire Barry's rogues, man?
Well, he didn't have a personal connection to them per se, and I get wanting to explore a new creative avenue, but if this is what you're gonna do,
I mean,
release the rogues gallery, baby.
And again, I'm saying you could do a mixture of old and new rogues, and it's like I thought that would be interesting with the old.
I
rogues.
thought that Weather Wizard would have been perfect, you know.
And again, it's like do some old rogues because it's like, hey, wouldn't that be interesting? They're up against a Flash that you know. It's
like,
Flash.
you know, that Batman Beyond conundrum. Wally definitely isn't Barry, and he will ridicule the hell out of you. He will confuse the hell out of you because he is not Barry.
Yeah, or he punches you in the face like 500 times, and they're like,
yeah, he's not going to talk to you. He's not going to hold your hand.
Yeah,
he's going to punch you.
And they're all like, oh, the old Flash would never do that. And be like, yeah, I ain't the old Flash.
Exactly. Like, I would have preferred to see that. But Trump was kind of like interesting with how like his predicament, because it's like how did you swallow that? Why? So you're really just like trying to live. So you know that's kind of like the conundrum for Wally, because he is so hot-headed and doesn't really think things through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy is actually like he's supposed to be like that sympathetic villain. You know?
But yeah, I mean he's like a classic, got caught in a scientific experiment now. He's out of control menace.
Just send him to Star Labs.
So, I don't know, man. Like I said, in the comics, a lot of times they're the evil factory.
Yeah, true. In the TV show, too, but, we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, holding prisoners without trial, things like that, Shipping them off to the old Suicide Squad factory on Leanne U. No toilets.
Oh, yes. Charlie Esser's favorite.
I mean, they explained it eventually, but only because people kept asking.
Oh, my Lord. But, again, Wally's mother has reason to be worried. I mean, come on, Tina. You really got to dry off out of the pool like that? Come on.
I didn't even know they made bathing suits like that in the 80s, to be honest. I thought they were all one pieces in the 80s. Or two high-cut bikinis. Like, that's it. I didn't know they made those kind of bikinis in the 80s.
Well, it's his own private pool. I guess we're just lucky she's wearing anything.
I don't think we could have got away with that in a Flash book in the 80s.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a comic, too, so yeah.
This is not Spider-Man drawn by Byrne, okay?
Oh!
Hey, those books got me through some tough times. That's no shade.
Hey-oh! Or McFarlane. Mary Jane would have the big hair.
Definitely McFarlane.
Mary Jane would have the big hair, but no clothes.
Her hair's so big because it's full of secrets.
Oh, my. Like Peg Bundy. But yeah, I mean, again, I thought the art was good on this.
Yeah, I did enjoy the art.
Although Chunk looks kind of weird sometimes.
But Chunk's Chunk,
That's true.
Like, that's the thing. It's also like that conundrum with like Colossus and Juggernaut. Like when you're drawing these really big guys and you're like, okay, I want to go far, but not too far. Oh, I went too far. I think it's one of those things. It's like, ooh, got to pull that back.
We get that final panel reveal where he transports him to. That looks like New Jersey to me. I don't know about you, but
scum of hive of scum and villainy. Definitely. I mean, they call it the Garden State, ironically, because it's where everybody dumps their trash on the Northeast.
Seriously.
I mean, landfills are pretty until the summer when it starts to smell. So
something smells
nice and green. Just saying.
All right, should we get to the next one?
Let's do it.
Look at this cover. The Savage Speedster.
That looks like something from the 60s. I'm sorry.
I know.
It looks like them trying to be Star Trek.
I know, man. He's pulling some Jim Kirk here.
Definitely.
All right, so issue 10, Chunk in the Void. Whoa.
It's in his prison purse.
Hey-oh, from March 1988. I should just stay on that button.
It's in his prison purse.
Okay. Wally West arrives in the desolate dimension Chunk has transported him to. He meets Dr. Jarrett Parker, Karen Prius, and Eric Gunderson, all people who had offended Chunk in some way and been sent to the dimension. I know some of these people, man, they're like, wasn't the one guy's like, yeah, I don't think he liked my shirt, so he sent me.
Wait a minute. This is DC's Nightcrawler. Why didn't I think of it?
Oh, my.
Except for Nightcrawler has the decency not to leave people in his little stranded hell dimension. Nightcrawler's the best X-Man, and I don't care what anybody else has to say about that.
Better than Storm?
Yes, better than Storm. Better backstory, more sympathetic, and actually more fleshed out, but that's just because Storm's a black woman. I love Storm, but they got some work on that character to do.
Well, I mean, okay, we're getting into this because, hey, kids, starting soon, every other month, we're going to be doing X-Men over here. But I don't know, it just seems like...
A lot of the female characters were robbed originally, and they only really kind of started making it up in the 2010s.
But like
Kitty Pryde, for instance.
But like Storm, it seems like, they'll have her in the book a lot, and then all of a sudden, nothing. And then you gotta wait a couple teams, and then, she's back big time, and then,
That's because a lot of writers aren't interested in writing for Storm because they can't relate to her. Because comic book writers are, for the most part, even now, white and male. So, and American. So they really have nothing in common with the baby girl, so.
I guess, but it's like, let's give her some Wolverine attention,
I mean, I just say her, Bishop, and Forge need to have their own team, and it's fine. I'd be okay with that.
Hey, that's an X Factor I could get behind. Come on.
I mean, call me Marvel. I have ideas for that specifically.
Seriously.
It's the only book I would ever want to write at Marvel.
Oh, my. After a brief fight with some cannibalistic criminals, Wally's...
Yummy!
Oh, my.
Chunk's looking yummy to him!
Oh, my God.
Your skin's soft like a lady.
They've resorted to cannibalism. How long have they been here? About 20 minutes. But, this is people from New Jersey.
Poor Charlie.
Shh, don't say his name.
We're doing me now? Pirates, arg. The Cosmic Rod.
So...
is that what Barry calls it?
Hello.
Screw the treadmill. Get on this cosmic rod. Yeah.
Whoa.
And we never saw the cosmic treadmill again. Still mad about that on the TV show, by the way.
Well, they kind of did that in the comic, too. I mean, they kind of realized, like, oh, you can just run and do it himself. But yeah, after fighting the cannibals, Wally's taken to a small community of 16 people that had been built over the previous 2 years. Damn, 2 years. Wally is convinced he can return everyone back home and heads for Chunk's hideout. He is able to relate to Chunk by showing him how he too must consume large amounts in order to keep operating.
Yeah, but you look like you, Wally. It's not really helpful. I guess people don't understand that.
Well, I think he was kind of like, it's the kind of the opposite for me. I got to eat just to stay, at, normal. If I don't, I'm going to die.
Yeah, Chunk doesn't want to hear that. I hate to break it to you, Wally. Chunk doesn't want to hear that.
Chunk agrees to help send everyone back. Wally heads back to the community so he can begin bringing people to Chunk to be sent home, but it is under attack by a horde of criminals. Again, it is New Jersey.
Are we sure it's not Detroit?
Hello.
Don't at me. I have family in Detroit. Don't at me.
That doesn't shock me. What shocks me is you have family?
Shh, nobody tell them.
Oh my. Yes.
Don't want anybody asking me for money.
I'll be after that Hellfire Fortune, I know. Oh my lord, I'm just scrolling down the notes here. It's like, locations, Chunk's Void.
You know what? That's what I dubbed my office. I'm going to change it right now in Alexa, Chunk's Void.
Oh, they're going to say Lilith's Void.
No, Chunk's Void.
I was going to
turn on lights in Chunk's Void.
Oh my. I was going to say, man, we're going to rename it, and Alexa would be like, you've already named your soul that, Lilith's Void.
Exactly, honestly. That would be the bedroom.
Hey-oh! That's right, boys. Go in, but you don't come out. Well, not vertically, anyway.
Allegedly. For legal purposes, allegedly.
Sorry, no one tell Rob, but you come and then you go.
The roses look so lovely right now.
What's the strangest chew toys your dogs have?
I told you they only eat organic. Anyway, back to Chunks Boy.
Where did you get those organic tennis balls? Yeah, this one was weird.
I liked it better than the first issue,
True.
but of course the first issue's set up.
Yeah.
But I did want to see more of his mom and Tina. Like, I feel like Wally's interpersonal conflicts are way more interesting than Barry's ever was.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the strong suit should have been for him, but they kind of like, I don't know, they kind of like stay away from it. They bring it up, and it's like, okay, and...
But yeah.
Oh wait, they're women. Why do we care?
Yeah, remember
like honestly, that's the vibe.
Yeah, remember the annual we read? I mean, that women are soft.
Yikes! The 80s were only like 40 years ago, guys. I don't know how to tell you this. Seriously. That's scary.
A lot of stuff that we deem bad now.
Even the stuff that we read from the 2000s, it's a little, especially Rob Liefeld. That stuff's scary.
Oh my God, kids, you want to scare yourself? Read some Chuck Austin X-Men.
Oh, traumatizing. I'm not gonna lie, traumatizing.
Stacy X.
Yes.
Or his Superman.
We don't talk about that. I don't even think Tyler talks about that.
I think he wiped his memory of that. I know people have been desperate because they've been here 2 years, but man, right away Karen's like telling Wally, man, you be good to me, I'll be good to you.
I told you, it's prison, man.
Oh my. Co-ed prison.
Chunk doesn't discriminate. He doesn't see gender or sex. Just the fact that you've offended him, that's why you're there.
But yeah, I don't know, like, so...
Well, at least Wally's an actual hero. Like, there's no question about it for this issue. I think that's what they struggle with starting. It's just like, don't you think there was a better way to do that, Wally? And he's like, well, it's my way or the highway. But at least he's, like, definitively a hero in this issue.
So it's something that's...
He, like, talked to the villain, got him to do what he wanted without punching him.
That's true, yes. Just like the TV show, he didn't have to throw a punch because he's got a big heart. No punches to the face.
Not in the face! Oh, man. Do you ever just think about original 1990s Flash and what would have happened if it had a season 2?
I know.
I do. I wonder if John Wesley Ships knows what they had planned for season 2. I feel like asking him.
I thought I read somewhere, weren't they planning on doing more costume rogues, like the actual rogues? Yeah.
And I know they had something big for Mark Hamill's character.
Oh my God.
To come back.
Again, I watched that first run. Yeah, I would have watched the hell out of the season 2.
It's like getting to be summertime, so like I'm starting to find all my old DC TV stuff. It's just like a habit that I do. So I'm on like episode 3.
Mm-hmm. I know. Oh, I got that on DVD. I should go back and watch it.
Yeah, it's hard to find now. Well, when the Flash TV show first came out, it actually wasn't that hard to find. Mm-hmm. But now it is again, unfortunately. But Wonder Woman is after this one, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. All 3 seasons, and we're not going to talk about the TV movie where she was blonde.
I'm trying to remember if that's still on HBO Max or not. It might be.
Oh, okay.
I know they got a bunch of DC stuff over there, like all the animated stuff's over there.
Like the Timverse animated stuff or the other stuff?
But both.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so hard to navigate. I already have it on DVD on my Plex, so it's just like easier.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond. Yeah, I have all those on like DVD or Blu-ray. Yeah. So is Chunks like? Is his body tied to this landscape? Because it's like that big altar he has to like feed stuff to.
I think so. They don't really explain it. It was just for. I think it just they thought it was cool, so they did it. Kind of thing.
I know it's.
I mean, it's comic books. You really don't need a lot of logic for it. Unless you're Charlie Esser.
And again, just with these gangs of cannibals, I don't know, were they going for like a Mad Max?
I like that touch. It's like, well, that makes sense.
Just the
it's not like he's teleporting food in there.
Just the look. Are they like going for a Mad Max vibe?
I mean, one of the best post-apocalyptic, landscapes that you could pull from.
And again, these issues are still in the 80s, so.
I bet Mel Gibson misses the 80s.
Back when he could pull a paycheck and no one knew how he felt about other people.
Back when he was still pretending to be Australian, even though he's born in New Jersey or something like that.
Well, there's... What kind of psychopath lies about being born in New Jersey?
Hold on, wait. If it was either New York or New Jersey. I forget.
One of those lying Australians.
Yep, New York. There we go.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, you lied.
But it's not from New York City. It's from up north past Rochester. So I'd lie about it too.
Oh.
Hashtag fight me, upstate New Yorkers.
So he lied to where he was from. So what's his next move? To marry Alec Baldwin? Hey-oh.
Ooh, ouch.
Boy, you don't hear nothing from him no more. It's just well, yeah, no, yeah, don't be hard on my wife. Boom. Silence.
We got another Baldwin to worry about, and she's married to Bieber, so.
Oh.
That's the only Baldwin we actually care for. We're actively rooting for her to leave Justin at this point.
Chunk.
Canada, can you come get your boy? Please.
Seriously.
Yeah, not a joke, not a punchline. Come get him. On that note, these are just kind of average, but I did like what they were trying to do with Chunk to make him a different kind of villain. I just feel like the execution needed just a little more explanation, a little more sympathy.
Yeah. I don't know if they were planning to do more later, but I mean, Chunk does show up again, but he really doesn't explain his power, really go into the explanation of his powers and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here, get to issue 11. I love that cover.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool cover. You've made him angry. Hangry, even.
Hangry. All right. The Flash number 11.
Yeah, put some respect on it.
The Flash. April 1988. Title, Chunk Barges In. Is that a boat joke? I
think it is.
All right. We'll get that. After absorbing the criminals and Dr. Parker. He ate a psychiatrist.
That says more about him than the doctor. That's all I'm saying.
That Freudian. To even another dimension. Yeah, because Chunk says something like, oh yeah, there's a worse place than this, but we never see it.
It was that bad.
Maybe it was New Jersey.
You're gonna get us canceled by New Jersey stuff.
No, the other way I'm gonna get us canceled.
I still have hope that Cory Booker will call me one day. Stop it.
Hey-o. The other way we're getting canceled is if we make jokes about Chicago.
Oh, true. By the way, yes, he can get it.
Oh, Cory Booker?
Cory Booker can get it. There you go, Phil. Add it to the collection.
Isn't he still with,
Shh.
I was going to say three-way Lilith Hellfire. Come on.
No, that's the only one I'm not going to share. I would never share Cory Booker. I'll wait till he's broken up.
Oh, my. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? I mean, if his political career keeps going, he could be president one day.
Exactly my point.
First Lady Lilith Hellfire.
Exactly my point.
First Lady Lilith Hellfire. I want this in the worst way.
And I promise I won't put parental advisory labels on anything.
Oh, man.
I won't make school lunches terrible. I will mind my business.
Oh, just you wait, kids. A whole bunch of stuff's getting legalized.
Damn straight.
You're going to be able to smoke a big old blunt on top of a hooker. Oh, my God.
As long as we can tax it. That's all I'm saying. That's the American way. Just tax it.
Yep. That's right, kids. We need more money for our schools, our roads. Come on.
How do you think we're gonna get it? Exactly. Call me, Corey.
Hell, America, if you want to get it, Lilith Hellfire needs to get it.
All right, I'm moving to DC. Bye, guys.
So after Chunk eats Dr. Parker, Chunk agrees to transport Flash and the rest of the community back to New York City. New York City?
That's where the best salsa comes from, and you can fight me. Aliens, get out!
Google it, kids. They travel in Chunk's boat, which arrives upside down in the harbor. Wally is able to rescue everyone. Apparently, he has been missing for 1 month.
Ooh, time moved different.
Yep. Where are they in the quantum?
Hey man, the Cromwell's been loving it, bro.
Were they in the quantum realm? Oh, please. This is the Hamptons. What criminal?
White collar crime.
Wow, yeah. Well, he wasn't stopping a lot of white collar crime. The police want to arrest Chunk, but Wally is able to persuade them to release him into his care. Yeah, he just ate we want to arrest him. Oh, come on. He just ate a psychiatrist. Okay. Time served.
Well, he should have said a lawyer, and then they'd be like, all right, give him a medal.
But that's the thing. It's just like, yeah, he ate a bunch of criminals, well, and a psychiatrist. And it's like, oh, yeah, you're ever going to spit him out? No.
Like, can we borrow him? We got a couple guys we want to get rid of. That's the plot twist.
I know. Wally returns back to his mansion to see that his mother is in the process of completely remodeling the place. Okay.
I think she was the gold digger the whole time, but that's just me.
Seriously?
Like, he's gone for a month and that's what you're gonna do? Okay.
I know, you're not gonna like...
Wally does not have the best parents. I'm just saying.
I mean, I guess you could say she was like, oh yeah, she knew he'd take care of things, but... I mean, on a more sinister note, she might be like, oh, he's dead, it's all mine now.
Exactly. That's why she didn't want Tina around. You ain't gonna marry him and get his money. It's mine. I birthed that boy. It's mine.
Ew. He also begins... What?
And that's why you don't date a mama's boy.
Oh.
You have to have a guy that loves his mother, but you don't want a mama's boy.
Or one who thinks Thor can beat Superman, right, Lilith?
Hulk,
sorry.
That's instant grounds of termination.
I was going to say, I don't know what kind of crazy guys you go. I've seen all the movies, I know. Yeah, okay. Oh, did you see those memes going? Did you see that memes in the Moon Knight group?
I love the Moon Knight meme because you know that's what's going to happen. Like, you freaking noobs, you freaking plebs. Don't you try me.
What's a Moon Knight then a year from now? I love them.
I've always been a Moon Knight fan. I've watched that show 90 times.
What the F?
Yeah, make sure you go listen to Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast.
That's right, kids.
Disney, y'all better call Ray Ray. If they don't call Ray Ray, it's going to be a travesty.
I know. Even though he jumps on some bandwagons.
I love Batman.
Shh, don't ruin his chances.
I know. But yeah.
Seriously though.
Yeah, kids, go listen to Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast.
Fight me. I need an interview with Oscar on Into the Night. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh, nice.
Petition. I'm gonna start the petition after we're done recording today.
Hey, Ray, if you need some co-hosts for that one. Oh my.
Call Noel.
Oh my.
Sorry, Phil.
Oh my God! If Ray interviews Oscar wearing a tank, they're both wearing tank tops. You'll have to lock your doors to keep Lilith Hellfire out.
A mess.
Yeah, the mother's remodeling the house because she's the gold digger. He also begins to notice the tension between his mother and his girlfriend. You're just noticing the tension between your mother and Tina?
Boys are dumb. Also, it's been a month of just two women going at it. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Mom versus girlfriend, ain't no way.
Yeah.
I do not miss dating other people's children.
Oh my Lord. That's true. Wally didn't notice because, he was getting what he needed. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, man.
And then when he was done, he was running off playing hero, so he didn't have to deal with that.
Hey, man, you released that poison, everything is all...
I can't even say what they call it. That's for the Patreon.
Stay tuned for the return of Wayne's World, kids.
Yeah. Deadpool Max 2.
And boob windows and long boxes. Okay, Mr. Gilchrist of the Middle Hampton City Council agrees to meet Wally and Chunk at the police boat pier the following morning. Wally hopes to help Chunk take advantage of his abilities by making garbage disappear. However, However, the test run, making a, get it kids, barge full of trash disappear, results in a massive whirlpool and the disappearance of Chunk.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Chunky go down the hole.
Whoa! I was gonna say, is he is he in his own prison purse?
It's in his prison purse. Could you imagine?
He bends the laws of physics. He's in his own prison purse. So, well, what did you think of this one?
It was weird. It was like, wait a minute. Why did you... 3 issues and this is the setup and then he just disappears into his own prison purse? Really?
Whoa! Well, he does come back, but...
I know, but I'm just saying, like... 3 issues and that's the send-off they give the kid?
Modern comics could never.
Modern comics better not ever.
I'm just saying, even if he disappeared...
They only give you 1 issue, and then we've never heard from them again. Then 20 years later, some random hipster writer brings back Turn of the Century.
Oh, my. But no, I was going to say, even if he does disappear at the end of the story, they're at least going to stretch this out for 6. I mean, come on. I mean, he would have been in Chunk's Void for like 2 to 3 issues at least.
Absolutely. He would have like had to eat a human to stay alive and deal with it for man pain. That girl that came on to him, he would have had to literally put her in the refrigerator and ration her body parts out.
Or no, they would have slept together. Maybe she would have got pregnant. Then she would have died before they came out of the void. Yes.
Nobody call Mike Grail. I do not need his take on Wally.
Oh my god, and then Tina finds out and it's like, oh, you cheated on me. I was in another dimension. It doesn't count.
I was gone for 5 years, lady.
For 5 years.
She's back with her husband, plot twist.
For 5 years, I was stuck in hell.
Nobody tell Brian and nobody tell Mike Grail. I do not. I repeat.
I had to become someone else.
Something else. Cannibal Wally West.
Cannibal.
I'm the hungriest man alive.
Oh. I had to become cannibal eating, dry humper Wally West.
Oh god, yeah. It's but these all average out to be a C. They're pretty average. The artwork saves it. Yeah. I don't know. It just they still don't quite have Wally's personality down.
Yeah, it seems the flip flop. Yeah, sometimes he seems mature. Other times he's just like totally out of it.
Yeah, honestly, Wally works best with the team. I hate to say it. I felt like he got overlooked a lot, but I feel like he's better with team dynamics.
Yeah, because remember
they bring it out of him. Him by himself, it's like he's left to his own devices.
Yeah, like in that way, like in the Mark Waid's run when he's with Linda and like Piper's like his tech guy, and
he's one of the characters that needs that around him.
And got like Max Mercury and some other speedsters.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh, but he does get a hero's welcome. Hey-o.
Better, you're living for free, sister.
No.
No. Feminists, don't go there. It's a joke. It's all jokes. Do not at me.
I mean, anyone, if your significant other disappears for a month and it comes back like, I was stuck.
I don't know. I know some really old married people that'd be really happy not to have to deal with their partner for a month. I'm just saying, I know a lot of people that got divorced because of COVID forced them to be at home together for way too long.
Oh, yeah, man.
So, not everybody. Happened to one of my best friends, actually. Well, they're both my best friends, so it's a little awkward, but yeah.
Oh, my. Well, we know someone personally. Yeah, well.
Yeah. 2 people.
Yeah.
And no, it's not Rob Nosies. Although Martha could do better. Call me Martha.
Oh!
You can bring Molly. You can bring the cat. It's fine.
Oh, my God. We are getting canceled now.
I kid. It's all jokes. For legal purposes, it's jokes.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Satire.
On that note.
Satire. That's DC. He'll never hear this.
You're going to have to put this episode behind a paywall. Just so we don't
Oh, my God. Oh my god, he's gonna put this up on the SMG Patreon and put it in the newsletter and everything. Oh my god. I, for one, believe in the power of the Southgate's love. How dare you?
Nice. So what's the next issue that Chunk shows up in? It's a while, right?
Let me see if they mention. Let me get a Chunky. Doesn't see the issue number, but yeah, he reappears later and begins a business. Yeah, because remember, once Wally loses his money, doesn't Chunk start coming into it because his disposal business is just so. And again, why wouldn't it be? It's you're not sending anything to a landfill.
You don't have to pay anybody.
Yeah, I mean the EPA loves you because you're not dumping stuff anywhere. It's it's just it's
all going to the moon. That's the plot twist.
It basically just magically disappears as far as anyone else knows. It's oh, cool. Okay.
Boy, wouldn't America love that right now? Just saying. Or any industrialized nation that's producing a lot of waste and trying to pass the buck to the consumer by making us recycle, reuse, and reduce. Consumerism is not really the biggest problem. It's the companies. It's corporate.
Exactly.
Sorry. Not to be on a soapbox.
Well, I mean, we talked about this before, but yeah, I mean, even the big companies, they're giving them tax breaks to recycle. And
what's the biggest cause of plastic in the world, in the oceans? Fishing.
True.
Not our precious little, soda cans that don't even have the rings on it anymore that they made us cut up when we were children.
That's true. All right, so let me see, pull up the schedule here. So yes, next week, The Devil You Know returns. That's that time of the month again, kids.
Nobody tell DG.
I know. Yes, Mr. DG Chichester will return to discuss Daredevil 380 with us.
If you haven't downloaded the newsletter for this month, please do.
And sign up.
Great insight on the issue that we're going to talk about.
Go subscribe to the newsletter. And then in 2 weeks, we've got a bunch of issues because we made a little change here. Yes, we're doing our...
Phil loves doing things on the fly. Don't you love him?
The Calypso stuff will be next week. Yes, the Calypso, The Darkness Within 1 and 2, Flash Annual 5, and Justice League Europe Annual 3.
Can you smell the crossover, kids?
All of our DC shows will be doing a Calypso. So yes, I'm torturing everyone both.
Spread the pain! Spread it!
And then
You're welcome.
Speaking of crossovers, in 3 weeks, yes, The Devil You Know returns for Daredevil Annual 5, part of our Atlantis Attacks crossover. That one's all Lilith, yes.
It's fine. It's not that bad, honestly.
No.
There's some fun stuff in there.
And then in a month, kids, for Comic Capers, we're going to be crossing over with those boys at Sector 2814.
Get ready! Guardians of Oa collide!
The first 2 parts of Guerrilla Warfare will be here on Comic Capers, followed the next day by Part 2 on Sector 2814.
The Dad Squad!
And we're going to jump ahead a little. Yeah, do Green Lantern 30 and Flash. And of course, Lilith had to be involved. Flash issue 69.
Naturally.
And then again, read Green Lantern 31 and Flash 70. Because yes, Part 2 will be on Sector 2814. And the young Kona child should be here by that point. She was due on Tuesday. It's already Saturday.
She's holding on. I too was like a week late. I didn't want to come out.
Oh yeah, that was Luca. Luca was a week late.
It's comfortable in here. What do you mean?
Waited until the last possible moment because the doctor's like, if he doesn't come by in the morning, come in. But that night, kids.
Yeah. Well, he's a dad. He's a dog dad too. So can't discount that.
That's true. Yeah, go subscribe to Matt Kona's Instagram. You'll see, yes, he is a dog dad. All right, kids. So, plenty of good stuff coming up. So, please send us your thoughts. Hey, Russell, Ray, I'm not seeing any feedback. Oh.
They're tired. Russell's super busy, and of course, Ray's super busy.
I know, man. They're like... Although I do have some Eclipso feedback from Russell for next time, so...
Look at him! Understanding the assignment and giving us feedback. Russell's such a good guy.
I know.
I can't wait to blow his mind with Blossom Twin villainy.
Whoa. Hey, I couldn't cancel any of that Eclipso stuff, Lilith, because Russell was like ordering Eclipso issues to send us feedback, so.
Nice!
Yes. So, and again, you're welcome, DC.
You know what we should do? Are you allowed to give subscriptions still from DC Universe?
I'll have to look. I know
you can with Marvel Unlimited because I've done it. I don't know if they still do it, but I've done it before.
Yeah, we'll have to look.
So I wonder if they can do that. Then if they do, we should give it away. I'll look into that.
I was gonna say, be like, hey, send in feedback. Maybe we entered to get a subscription. Hey, Ray, it should be coming any time now. DC Universe Infinite.
Poor Australia, they get everything late.
I know, he just got his issue of...
You think they would have to ship it by boat or something? Like, bro, it's just an electronic... it's just access to the website. How hard could it be?
Exactly. Well, he just, I think yesterday, just got his issue of Will's crossover division, so...
Nice.
Because Will's been waiting. He's like, oh, I want to see how long it takes to get to Australia.
How long did it take?
I think it took it had to have taken at least a couple weeks. I swear, I've had...
I know, like, I don't order from eBay from Australia anymore because it literally took, like, I want to say it was 10 weeks when I ordered this Bratz bundle from Australia, like, 2 years ago. And that was before the pandemic, so...
I mean, I don't think it was that bad, but I swear it had to have been at least 3 or 4 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure we can ask...
Poor Ray.
We can ask Will.
You gotta move to the States, buddy.
Seriously, Ray, come on, be in the same time zone, man. We can all do so much stuff together.
His wife's like, absolutely not. Join your triplets. Come on, Ray. Join us.
They're a bad enough influence as it is. So send us your thoughts. Email capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES.
38 capes.
That's right. And remember to follow Comic Capers and all of our various shows on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Find links to this YouTube channel. Find links to our Patreon. Again, like we said, the return of Wade's World, now completely uncensored.
Oh, Lord.
Boob windows and long boxes, our hard R movie reviews, our superhero Cribs is coming.
That is going to be great.
Yeah.
You should source that out and see if anybody wants to like throw out heroes that they want us to do.
Nice, yes. And so yes, all of that completely uncensored. So if you love these shows, yes, please subscribe to the Patreon. You'll get us completely uncensored.
You know what? Can we please do Green Arrow first? Because I want to use that Harley Quinn joke.
Okay.
About how he calls it the Arrow Cave, but really it should be the Quiver.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. So yes, go subscribe to the Patreon. Links to that. Links to merch.
Stay hydrated, my friends.
Nobody's business what you're drinking at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Links to everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And please remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some fancy headphones.
That's right.
For
Listen.
your HD audio quality.
That's right, kids. Hear that madman climb out of his own prison person. Crystal clear HD quality.
Just glad we don't have smell-o-vision.
Oh! So yes, and then go pick up Pod Life the book. Or, no, Hunt-A-Killer. That's what I meant to say. Hunt-A-Killer. I'm skipping ahead.
Michelle Gray definitely needs your help to Hunt-A-Killer. It's an escape room in a box. A great way to spend a Saturday afternoon alone, or a great option for a date night at home alone.
Hell. Hunting something besides a killer. Anyway, yes, and then go pick up Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. Audio version coming soon. For those of you who like to listen to your books in the cold white north. And when you get that and anything on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Helps us support this show, the Southgate Media Group Network, and the
best Southgate of them all, Wally.
Oh! I was going to say that very happily married couple, Rob and Martha Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom.
What did you say? Mark my words.
Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to @ me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course, come tickety talk with me on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69. I don't have any content, but I have 175 followers. I love you guys on TikTok.
Wow.
Mind if I slam your butt in the pokey lady? Said Wally to Tina.
Although you're a young lady, maybe people are like, "Oh, when's this TikTok gonna turn into an OnlyFans?"
I'm not more now.
Oh!
No, but I plan on making some supernatural stuff, so that should be cool. Because I can only bear to talk about supernatural 1 minute at a time.
There you have it, kids. 15 years. I can barely stand to talk about it more than 1 minute at a time.
10 years too long.
Ooh. But she was still there for every episode, kid. Alright, so yes, come back 1 week. Daredevil 380 with Mr. DG Chichester. And then in 2 weeks, Eclipso.
I'm not ready. They never bothered to give Wally a real catchphrase either. I don't appreciate it.
I think his catchphrase was, "My name is Wally West and I'm the fastest man alive." He did it before Perry.
Yeah, that's true.
They still left for Perry. Alright, kids. Remember, come back next time. We will be back in a flash.
Back in a flash. Because we got 1,000 podcasts.
I am Connor from the House of L.
And I am Ray from the House of Zod.
We are two of the many survivors of Krypton's destruction, and we have made our home in Australia, and dare I say, have become Australians, for better or worse. But we have also decided to read Superman comics, read Superman books, watch Superman shows, cartoons, movies, basically everything Superman, and from an Australian perspective as well. Whether you're a seasoned fan, like me,
or whether you are coming in fresh, wide-eyed and wanting to learn more like me, then this podcast is for you. Join us for our bi-weekly adventures available on all good podcast catchers.
So just search for Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. We'll be coming to you from Australia or some cosmic dimension, wherever we are that week. Up,
and away.